I don't know what saying FCT01. I don't know what that means. If he's FCT01, what is the president? Let's start from there.
Well, the president is officially the governor of the FCT.
What's the minister?
The purpose of the minister...
Is the local government chairman?
It should be something else. It should be something like that. But anyway, the way our law is couched is that the FCT is directly under the president.
Yeah, but so I just saw a vehicle. I said 300m. He's saying, Ogule is saying it's not a bulletproof.
Okay.
It's just normal SUV. But I saw FCT01.
On the plate number?
Yes. Is that the norm? You have idea?
I don't know. I really don't know why the plate number is plated that way. Anyway, for that of the president, it's not out of place because the president cannot be having 01 on his plate number. His plate number should actually be covered and has some kind of a signal to show.
Yeah, but legally speaking,
he's the minister number one now. He's the minister in charge of the FCT. He's the number one person outside the president.
That's why he's a vehicle.
But then why is his plate number an issue? It doesn't even make any sense to me.
All right, let's talk about the actual issue. Now, Ogunleye is trying to defend his boss, the minister. Okay, 001. Let's put that. I saw that in trend on social media, but I didn't really understand it until I saw the picture now.
It's just a plate number.
Nigerians are very wonderful people. But let's talk about this real quick. So let's put this side by side and ask. You, in the last conversation, you were talking about the street trading and all. You were talking about going through the normal processes, having researchers, data analysts, getting into the streets, giving you accurate data to know what is and what is not, who is who, what to do, which gives you opportunity to now develop a policy on how to properly urbanize the FCT, which he hasn't done because he's just about 2 days in office. And now, from his first press statement, because he didn't even, I don't even think he knew, he hasn't taken over reins of office because it was on Tuesday or so, or thereabout, that the portfolios was on last weekend or thereabout. Now, so he hasn't even had time to put people in the streets to actually do a proper research. He's hitting hard. I'm going to do this. You're going to bring down the structures. Doesn't matter how highly placed you are. All of this, of course, has been painted into what Ogunleye is now defending. Again, is this a sign for the former governor of Rivers State to tone it down and actually begin to think of due process before even making utterances? Considering that, according to Ogunleye, a reputable media organization, broadcast media organization, putted them out of contest. 2 national dailies, not even blogs, putted the minister out of contest. So in 2 days, the first official press statement from his team is putting up defense for him.
What I've learned over the last few months in this country is that everything that is a rumor ends up becoming true.
Okay.
And just give it time. We will know whether it will reach up to 6,000 houses or not. Just give it time. It is easy for anybody to deny anything. But the people who are reporting this, they are not crazy too. They have their own sources. They have done they are journalists, and we expect that they have done proper journalism to be able to come out in public and say this policy is going to affect 6,000 houses by the way this man is going about it. So just give it time. At the end of the day, it's easy to say, oh, that's not what we mean. In fact, they even mentioned a particular structure that they said is going to come down.
That plaza.
Yes, the plaza. Just give it time. Between now and next month ending, we will know whether the plaza will come down or not. And at the point it will come down, that time we will remind them of this news. We'll remind them of the defense, and they will say, oh, what happened was we later checked our policy and discovered that, oh, the plaza. But then you're coming now to deny it. That's why it is always good, before you start saying anything in the public, do a proper homework. Come to the table and draw out a roadmap on how you want to go about this thing. Then seek professional advice. This is what I want to do. What are the implications? Security implications, economic implications, the adverse effects on the population of Abuja. All these things, you have to put it into check. And then I said, okay, fine. Where do we also start from? Because you can have a good policy and start wrongly, and you begin to have adverse effects that you're not supposed to have. The reason for me why all these threats is coming immediately someone is taking office is because Abuja is a place of big interest. We have the big wigs and the big guys there. By the time you start threatening like this is, I think, what's his name? Adamawa State Governor. He's already giving accolades. More will come. Everybody who has interest will have to either greet Wike one way or the other. You have to tell him he's doing a nice job. And you have to also go and tell him, look, whatever thing you're demolishing, make sure that it does not enter this area. So what I'm saying in essence is this, is that there's an accusation currently now that he's driving a Bulletproof of over $300 million. He said his SUV he rode on that particular day. I don't think that the accusation is that that was what he rode on that day, but rather they are alleging that there is a 300 million naira Bulletproof that has been earmarked for the minister. Well, the reasons why all these things are happening again in this country is to tell you how low we have gone.
All right.
I saw, was it, which of these countries now? Their prime minister was riding on a bike to his office. And somebody stopped him. A Nigerian stopped him. Said, you're the prime minister, right? He said, yes. So you're on the bike? He said, yes. So, oh, my house is here and my distance, so I just like bike. None of our ministers will be able to do this. They always have to protect themselves because the road to climbing up to the political class at the top, you have to make enemies. In fact, your primary enemy is not even your political friends. They are the average Nigerians that you have deprived, that you have oppressed, that you have kept in a dejected position. If they see you on the road, will they hug you or they want to come and eat you up?